Students, this is the key to quiz 1. Okay. So it wants us to completely factor these things. So the biggest thing that comes out of both is a 7x. And then that leaves you with just an x there and then only a 2 there. So that's done. Now the biggest thing that comes out of, the biggest number that comes out of this is 2. And then the most A's that can come out are 3 and 2 B's. So that leaves a 3 for the number there, and 1 A and 5 B's. Since we pulled a 2 out of an 8, we have a 4 left. We lost all the A's and all the B's. So that's done. Now for this one, we know they're both x because they multiply to x squared. We know because that's a plus that it's the same sign on both of them. And those signs have to be positive because of the middle. So it's plus plus. Now, this is just a couple of things we got to try. Either 1 and 4, but those add to 5, so that's not right. So it's 2 and 2. Similarly with this one, it's going to be plus plus, same sign, positive. Okay. Now 6 can be factored as either 1 and 6, which adds to 7, or 2 and 3, which adds to 5. Okay. Now this one here, they have opposite signs because they multiply to a negative. So one's plus and one's minus. Now 35 can either be 1 and 35. That's negative 34, so that doesn't work. But if you use plus 5 and minus 7, then it gives you this negative 2. And then on this one, to get a negative 33, you have to have opposite signs. One's going to be 3 and one's going to be 11. The positive one has to be 11 because it wins. Alright. And then on these ones here are a little bit more complex because there's a little more analysis involved. You have to use the AC method here. So A is 2, B is 7, C is negative 15. So AC would be negative 30. So we're going to factor this in a bunch of different ways. That's the obvious one. 30 is divisible by 2. It's divisible by 3. Let's just, okay. See how these add to negative 7? What if we went negative 3 and plus 10? Now they add to plus 7. So this is the pairing we want. We could have done a whole bunch of other ones, but you might as well terminate the process once you've found a pair that works. So these multiply to negative 30 and they add to 7, which is what we want. So then we are going to we're going to decompose the middle term into minus 3x and plus 10x. Okay. Now the only thing that factors out of the first two, we're grouping here, so we're going to treat this thing here as a unit and this thing here as a unit. So the only thing that comes out of that group right there would be an x, leaving us with a 2x minus 3. Then is there something we can pull out of the last two to leave a 2x? It would be a minus 3, it would be a 5. Then you factor out the 2x minus 3, leaves you with an x plus 5. And that's good to go. Just lost my screen there. I hope it didn't mess the video up. same process on these four problems. So A is 3, B is -8, C is 4, AC is -12, or no, +12. Okay, I'm looking for pairs that are negative here, so -1, -12, those add to, those add to -13, that's no good. That one's going to do it, right? I don't need to continue on once I have a pair that works. Okay, so decompose the middle term like that. Factor out something out of the first two, and x looks like. Over here, to get a 3x minus 2, I have to factor a -2 out, because that's going to change the signs on these. It'll make that a +3 now, and that a -2. Then the 3x minus 2 comes out, leaving with an x minus 2. Okay. Just moving along here about the same way. -70, that's going to factor a bunch of different ways. We need the positive one to win here, so let's go like that. Start like that. That's 69, that doesn't work. That one works. Okay, so 7x squared minus 2x plus 35x, because -2 plus 35 is 33. Okay. Now we factor an x out of them and a 5 out of them. Then the 7x minus 2 comes out, and x plus 5. This last one here. A is 5, 33 again, 18 this time. AC is 50 plus 40 is 90. Okay. A lot of ways that thing's going to factor. We need them to be positive factors because they add to a positive. So 1 and 90 obviously doesn't work. It's divisible by 2. It's 47, that doesn't work. It's divisible by 3. And that's the pair that'll work. Okay. So that's how we're going to break this apart. X comes out. 6 looks like what I want to pull out there. So it's 5x plus 3 times x plus 6. Thanks for watching.